Welcome to Inside the Park on FSPN, the weekly recap show for Miami Dade and Broward High School baseball, and it's powered by First Pitch Baseball. I'm Uncle Muggs, and alongside me today is none other than Anthony Chappie Castillo.
Appreciate you for having me on, Muggs. It's always a pleasure to be out here. And the set, as always, a lot of upgrades is what I'm seeing, huh?
Did you see the game spikes? They were donated by Alec Manoa, Eric, and his mom, Susie.
And shout out to AK.
I was down there for their 4th annual camp. I was down on South Dade Field. Omar Baldo was nice enough to give us that cap back there for South Dade. And this week I also ran into Harold Martinez, and he gave us that Bulldog cap. And I want to give a shout out to Amaury Sanchez over at Terra, and my boys at St. Brendan's finally came through with some caps as well.
Yeah, man, the whole hat theme back here is awesome. I'm really enjoying it, and my hat's over on this side. We got some good ball clubs over here. I like that.
Yeah, you got like the Kendall side. You got the whole Cuban vibe going over there.
Hey, like water.
Chappie, our show today is being sponsored by our friend Manny Cerda. He's with First Kids PPEC, and they take care of kids with complex medical conditions with 3 locations in Lauderhill, Hollywood, and Westchester, providing nursing care, physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy. They're accepting kids from newborns up to age 21, so please give our friend Manny Cerda a call at 490-2009.
Shout out to Manny with everything that he's doing out there.
Chappie, we have a tremendous show for everyone today. I visited 3 Dade County schools, and we're going to take a deep dive into getting to know the players and the coaches with interviews like you've never seen before.
I heard that you went over to Matter Academy to see my boy Humberto Bencomo. How did that go?
I'll tell you what, Chappie, after spending the day down there with that Lion crew, I'm even more convinced now that that team is special. I mean, they have some guys that are real characters. I mean, they're funny and they were super loose. You'll see it in the interviews. But when it came down to practice, man, they got after it. They looked like a pro team out there. And Humberto's got them. Mira, those guys are dialed in.
Yeah, lo tiene afilado. Arguably top to bottom, most talented roster in the entire Dade County. And they're led by a strong pitching staff. So I really see where you're at.
The next team I visited was the Chris Leon-led Killian Cougars. And the first thing you see when you get to Killian, you can't help see all those red bricks.
Yeah, tradition, yeah.
When if you look a little further, the field is spectacular. It's like an emerald green, and the guy that takes care of it is Eric Martinez, and I call him the grass whisperer. He makes the grass grow, and it does really look so beautiful. They take pride in what they do, and if they take pride in their game as much as Eric takes care of that field, the Cougars are going to have a great season this year.
Yeah, Chris Leon is a very underrated coach here in Dade County. He's all about the process. He's all about the details and making the program successful. And that chemistry of that team, hopefully that chemistry will carry them through that strong strength of schedule. Muggs, the third team, we went over to Mo's Southridge Spartans. And I saw on social media something about a bobcat and then putting in some turf behind home play over at Robbie Smith. So I'm really excited to see what they got going on over there. So, Muggs, how did it go over there with the Spartans? Bro, what?
I am a Spartan, Chappie, and together with the Spartan nation, we cannot lose, and we will not lose.
Is that a real knife?
Yeah, it's I mean, I couldn't get a sword in time for the show, so I was able to do this.
No. Just keep that thing away from me. Bro,
knife,
just do me a, no.
It's not even sharp.
Stop playing. Get that thing away from me. Don't even play with me. All right, let's watch this show, guys.
Go Spartans!
Welcome to Inside the Park here on FSPN, the weekly recap show for Miami Dade and Broward High School baseball. I'm Blaze Baldapina, right-hand pitcher here for the Matter Academy Lions, and I'm here with...
Y yo soy Rafael Gobin, representando a México en Matter Academy.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. So, Blaze, ¿cuáles son tus expectativas en este año con el equipo?
I hope to do good this season. We have a really good team. I really think we can make it to states. And you?
Me encanta tu respuesta. Yo la verdad pienso lo mismo. Yo pongo mi fe en que vamos a llegar a los estados y bueno, primero Dios ganarlo.
What do you like to do in the off season?
Bueno, yo soy alguien que le gusta mucho la naturaleza, entonces lo que me gusta hacer a mí es irme a las montañas, irme a las playas y bueno, más que nada irme a México, de donde yo soy. Y cuéntame de ti, ¿qué es lo que te gusta hacer off-season?
I like to practice a lot. I'm kind of a fisherman. I like to fish sometimes, play games, hang out with friends, and practice a lot. Yeah.
Me gusta, me gusta. Y cuéntame, ¿cuál es el mejor pescado que has pescado?
Oh my God. Probably a shark. It wasn't that big, but I'm still really proud of it.
Okay, okay. Yo no soy mucho de pescar, pero bueno, lo más que he pescado es un bass como de ese tamaño. Bueno, te deseo una muy buena temporada este 2025. Tenemos un equipo muy próspero y más que nada que haya salud para ti y para todo el equipo.
Yeah, I wish you the best, man.
No, I wish you the best, man.
I wish you the best.
Yeah, I
man.
wish you the best.
I wish you the best,
Yeah.
man. Stay tuned. You're watching the Player Spotlight on FSPN.
Welcome to Inside the Park on FSPN. This is the weekly recap show for all Miami Dade and Broward High School baseball games. This is Player Spotlight. I'm Dylan Fernandez alongside with
Brian Fernandez.
Nice to have you on the show, Brian.
Likewise.
What are some of your expectations for this season, Brian?
Well, of course, make it hopefully all the way to states, play some good baseball games all around, and just, as a team, just compete and just have an amazing season. How about yourself?
Same, man. I think we should really make a deep run here in states and make it to the Final Four, hopefully win it all and bring back a state champ. All right, Brian, let me ask you a question. What's one of the main teams you're looking forward to playing this season?
Well, definitely, last year we had a heartbreaking loss against American Heritage, and I think we play them twice this year, this upcoming Monday, and sometime during the season. That'll be definitely a game I want to, definitely go all out and just hopefully win, come out on top.
For sure. They
How
got a
about
good squad there.
Yeah. How about yourself?
I'm looking forward to the same. American Heritage or Columbus, some games up in Vegas and Georgia when we travel.
Yeah.
Just want to see the best pitching and the best competition we could possibly face. We could see what level we're playing. What do you think about our coaching staff? What do you think about Humberto Bencomo and how he manages the team?
Man, I don't have enough words to say about how amazing our coaching staff is. Everybody, Molina, Tito, Brito, Ricky, Humberto, of course, Betana, Vito, all we got Fahim, all these great coaches. Mentioning coaching staff. Definitely out here with us every single day, helping us get better every single day, and this couldn't be possible without them.
For sure.
Dylan, what do you think about Matter, Academy, and the school, and the principal?
Matter's a great school, man. I would definitely recommend Matter to anybody that's looking to improve academically or any type of sports that you guys are looking for. It's managed great by our great principal, Alex Tamargo, and all our assistant principals and everybody working behind the scenes. None of this would be possible without them. Tell me about Matter, the school, Brian. How's the academic part of this great program?
Wow, man. It's definitely a top A+ school. Amazing teachers, amazing principal. Thank you to Tamargo for everything, and he continues to do for us. Just, all the assistant principals, just everybody all around. Amazing school, and just up from here.
For sure. I mean, it wouldn't be possible without them and the other ones all in charge. And, they just make everything happen.
Well, Dylan, it's been a pleasure having you on the show.
Likewise, Brian. Good luck this
Likewise,
season.
so an amazing season, and let's get out there, Bobble.
Let's do it.
I heard you be playing pickleball. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, you don't want to catch me on the court, bro. It's going to look bad for you. You're watching the Player Spotlight on FSPN. Stay tuned for more interviews.
Go Lions.
Welcome to Inside the Park on FSPN, the weekly recap show for Miami Dade and Broward High School baseball. This is the Player Spotlight, and I'm Jonathan Esponda, junior outfielder for Matter Academy, alongside with Heldy De La Rosa. Heldy, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Johnny. It's my pleasure. I'm glad to be here. I'm Heldy La Rosa. I'm outfielder from Matter Academy, and I also pitch.
Heldy, what are your expectations for the upcoming season?
My expectations is to go to Fort Myers, have a great season, just win the games, and play ball.
I like
What
it.
about you, Jonathan?
My expectations for this year is obviously have a great season, great junior season. Make it to Fort Myers, obviously. That's the team goal. This is what we've been working for since the beginning of the fall. This is literally what we train for, what we work for. Hopefully just win states. That's the end goal. That's what we want. Heldy, I know you committed to a major JUCO program, Miami Dade College. What made you choose that school?
I like the coaches. I like Cabezos and Las, and I feel like home there. How about you, Jonathan?
Miami Dade just honestly just felt like home, close to home. I'm going to be close to my family. I like the environment. I feel like it provides me the best opportunity to obviously my end goal, make the MLB. And I feel like Miami Dade has the right resources to do that. How have your coaches, teammates, and family supported you in this journey, Heldy?
They supported me a lot. I really thanks my parents. That was being there for me. That was support me on everything I do. I also want to thanks Coach Umberto for always been there since the moments I got to Mata Academy. He's been helping me a lot. I want to thank Brito, Coach Tito, Rick, Fahim, all of them. I want to thank my girlfriend as well. How about you, Jonathan?
Uh, I want to thank all my coaches. Obviously, Coach Umberto. Coach Umberto was the one that put in the word. He helped me through the whole recruitment process. I want to thank my parents, my dad for being my role model, pushing me since I was 4 years old to work on what I want to be. What personal and team goals have you set for this season, Hody?
Well, I want to go to states. I want to be in Fort Myers and win it all. I want to win every single game of the season and hit 500 with a 1.1 ERA. How about you, Jonathan?
Personally, my goals for this season are to hit 500, at least five home runs this season. I had 3 last year. I gotta look for more. And for team goals, obviously, you know the end goal. We have the team to make states this year. Obviously, that's what we worked for since the beginning of the fall, and that's what we don't expect anything less. We just want to win states. We have the upcoming 2025 high school baseball season, and I want to wish you the best of luck, Hody.
I want to wish you the best, Johnny.
See you in Fort Myers.
See you in Fort Myers.
No, see you in Fort Myers.
No, see you
in Fort Myers. Stay tuned for more interviews like this and Inside the Park. Go Lions.
Welcome to Inside the Park on FSPN, the weekly recap show for Miami Dade and Broward High School baseball. This is the Player Spotlight. I'm Joe Barcelo, junior right-handed pitcher here at Mater Academy Lions Baseball, alongside with...
I'm Alfred Rosario, right-handed pitcher, also second base for here Matters Lion.
Great to have you here, Alfred.
Thank you.
Do you want to run us through what type of player you are when you step on that field? What's your mentality like, and how do you approach this game?
I consider myself I love to have fun. At the end of the day, this is a sport, and we're supposed to have fun. But I also take the game very seriously. It's been my passion. I'm competitive. I don't like to lose. So when I'm up there on the mound, I would talk it, and I would.
I love that.
I would put people in their place at some points in the baseball game, and I love to win, and I consider myself a dog.
For sure. I love that mentality. What do you think we're gonna make it to states this year?
For sure. With the pitching staff we have, especially this year, and the team we have, we set goals for ourselves. At the end of the day, we are the players we are, and I feel like we can make it far if we stick together. At the end of the day, it's not a one player team sport. It's a team sport, and I think we got the team for that. And I feel like we'll make it far, especially now with the new rules. You got to win best out of 3 for playoffs. And with the pitching staff we have, like I said, I think we make it very far.
No, man, for sure. It's going to be a dogfight for sure. But, hey, I say they start booking our hotel rooms for Fort Myers because we're going to be there, baby, for sure. Alfred, can you walk me through your recruitment process and how it feels to be committed to Western Oklahoma and just how it was for you?
Throughout the years, I have a couple, college coaches follow me throughout Florida and where I've been in big tournaments, and I've been in big spots, big situations at some points. But I really got this good interest from Western Oklahoma. Came out of nowhere. Shout out to Coach Johnson. He really showed me love at first text. Just by the first text, you could just tell right away. He really he texted me every time, never left me in red, never left on D for long. Always showed interest, and I really loved that. And I just took the chance. I felt like a 2-year school would be a great fit for me, and especially where I'm trying to go to. So, I think 2-year JUCO would be really good, especially at Western Oklahoma.
That's good. What made that school feel like home to you? Like, what brought that vibe that this is where I want to be at for 2 years, and this is going to be my next family?
Just off the bat, you could just tell by the coaches, they have really good passion for the team, and they're competitive also like me. And one thing that stands out is the type of players they look for. They look for a lot of Dominican players, Hispanic players, and, I feel like that's the right fit for me. I love to be in that area,
Yeah.
So.
Well, as a senior, what goals, do you have in mind? Is there anything you want to change, anything you want to keep the same? What are you bringing for this year?
Well, one of my big goals this year, I'm trying to have the most strikeouts in Florida or in Dade. I'm a big strikeout guy. I don't like to, I'm also a team player, but I love to strike out.
3 pitches to get them out of there. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
Hell yeah.
You know,
You don't like to waste bullets.
Exactly, like that. I get to talk.
Hey, thank you for being here, bro. Really, best of luck. Best of
Yeah.
luck to you.
Also to you.
Nah, bro, to you.
To you.
We on the same team.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Mug.
Welcome to Inside the Park on FSPN, the weekly recap show for Miami-Dade and Broward High School baseball. This is the Player Spotlight, and I'm Brian Areta, senior catcher, alongside
Vladdy Baldapina, pitcher, senior.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
What are your expectations for the 2025 season?
To stay as healthy as possible and to win as a whole. I want all of us to stay healthy and win.
How was the process of transferring from high schools?
Man, it was really different and difficult, leaving your old teammates and, coming to something new and just experiencing a new wave, a new era, of baseball, new year. Everything is new. What about you, man? How did you?
The process was really good for me. Umberto, we have a really good coach, made it really easy, very smooth, made my classes nice and easy. And I really think he makes this as easy as possible for us and wants us to succeed in the best way possible on and off the field. Why'd you pick your college that you're committed to?
I picked Chipola. Man, they because they make me feel like I was wanted, They made me feel as if they would really truly help me get to where I want to be in life, and that's something that's really important when looking for a college or when trying to find somewhere where you might fit in. What about you, man? How did it go when you were first meeting your coaches?
Well, my process was really easy, nice and smooth, with Umberto also helping me. I'm committed to Iowa Southwestern, and it's a very big move, but when you're dedicated and you want one thing, baseball is where it's at, and I'm going there to play ball and practice, and even though it's in the middle of nowhere, we find things to do over there.
So what are your hobbies when outside of baseball and, when you're not practicing or training?
I really like to play pickleball. I really enjoy it, and I feel like, it kind of helps you, keep in shape. It's a lot of moving, and your forearms, you keep them in shape. I also love going to the gym a lot, working out. I find that really, mentally relaxing and stuff.
Okay.
What about yourself?
No, same as you, man. I love the gym. Being at the gym is just, mentally, it gets your mind right, and I really like that.
What do you like about this team? Why do you think we're, so united, and, what's great about us?
This team, man, they have what is called chispa. In Spanish, chispa. They have that drive, that willingness to win, and that's something that's really important. I feel like the energy that we have is unmatched. We have the best, I'm going to say we have the best energy in South Florida, and that's what's going to take us far. So, yeah. What do you think? What do you feel this team has that no one else has?
I think we all have that Hispanic background, that adds a lot of fire and brings a lot of flame when we play our game. We have something to play for. We want to represent our culture and our countries. And, all our coaches, make sure that we're all together, on and off the field, treat each other like brothers and family, and we live and ride and die for each other.
All right, man. So I wish you the best.
I wish you the best.
I wish you the best.
No, I wish you the best.
Thank you, man.
Welcome to Inside the Park on FSPN, the weekly recap show for Miami Dade and Broward High School baseball. This is the Player Spotlight. I'm Brandon Lorenzo, a junior in Matter Academy, shortstop. Alongside me,
Jodelkis Guerrero, third baseman, junior.
Can you walk us through the moment you committed to your university?
Yeah, of course. The moment I committed to our university was at Fort Myers at a tournament WWBA. What I had a game. I had a doubleheader that day, and then FSU was there. Every college was watching, and I did my thing. I went Opal Homer, and then after that game, I said bye to everybody, and they contacted me right away. And they wanted me to sign to the school in the spot. I said, okay, I got to keep looking and take my time.
How'd you like the coaching staff at FSU?
I loved it. The coaches were super nice. It just felt like home.
How have your coaches and teammates and family supported you throughout this journey?
First of all, my family has supported me through this journey, my dad and mom. Without them, I wouldn't be here right now, especially my dad. He's my role model. Thanks to him, I'm the guy I am today, and all the hard late-night training I did with him. And then my mom always been there for me. They haven't missed a game, always supporting me in everything I want to do. And my coaches, Team Sosa, Leo, everybody at the Sosa facility. And then here at Matter, Coach Umbe, Brito, Tito, Fahim, Molina. Thanks to them, they have pushed me along.
To your limits.
Yeah.
Love that.
Can you walk us through the moment you committed to your university and what made you choose that school?
I mean, it was phenomenal. The atmosphere, the coaches, as soon as I got onto campus, it felt like home. I mean, it's been a dream school of mine since I was younger, and, like, getting the call from Chuck Sully, it sunk my heart. And when I met him, it really felt like home. And the recruiting process I went to a CBU trial in January, and they saw me there, and they called me up. They're like, hey, B, could we go to a camp? So I went to a camp, and then, I loved it. Fell in love with it.
Hey, I wish you the best 2025 ever, and kill it, boy.
Likewise, you too.
Yes, sir.
We will be right back on more player interviews on FSPN Player Spotlight.
Welcome, everyone, to Inside the Park. And today I'm spending the day on the campus here of Matter Academy. And next to me is head coach Humberto Bencomo. Humberto, welcome to the show once again.
Thank you, Muggs. And we're a pleasure to have you here once again, man.
Well, we did something different. We let the boys interview each other. And, man, we had a good time. And you have a good bunch here. I mean, some of them are very charismatic. Some of them are a little laid back. But they're a great bunch of kids.
Thank you, Muggs. We try to get them, you know how these kids are. They're kids, but at the end of the day, we try to get them respectful and get them ready for the next level. That's what we're here about.
So they all have really, really high expectations collectively. All of them expect to be in Fort Myers. How do you feel about the confidence of your team?
Well, that's what we want them to expect, and that's what we want to play for. So we talk about that every day, and the goal is to get to the end game, and the goal is to get to the end, and that's where the end is, getting to states and trying to win another state title for Matter Academy.
They also mentioned the administration here and how all the way from the top by Principal Tamargo and him being a really sports guy, baseball guy, but he really pushes the academics. It must be great to have that kind of support here at Matter.
100%. It's from the top to the bottom. I mean, I can name many, many people, but it's amazing, the administration and the support, teachers, counselors. I mean, we're talking about everybody. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. They come to all our games. They're in the hallways, and we can't wait. We're excited. But, yeah, it all starts with Mr. Tamargo. He puts it on platform, and again, it's for all sports. And student athletes are very important in a school. They're very important.
Well, Humberto, I had a great time with your Lions. I wish you nothing but the best in this upcoming 2025 season. We'll see you here on the first home game, which is February 18th. And we're playing Hialeah Gardens, and I can't wait to see that game.
Thank you, Muggs, and we can't wait. And thank you again for everything. And we will see you in some games away as well. And I want to wish everything the best to FSPN. And thank you very much, and hope you enjoyed it.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Inside the Park.
You're watching the Florida Sports Programming Network.
Welcome to Inside the Park, everyone, your weekly recap show for Miami Dade and Broward High School baseball. And this is time, again, for the ever-popular segment called the Coach's Corner. And it doesn't have to be head coaches, because with me today is pitching coach for the Southridge Spartans. I have Ivan Pelayas on the show. Ivan, welcome.
Thank you for having me. Glad
Awesome.
to be here.
Hey, so I got to see your team perform this fall, and I saw that you have some really good arms. You got a big lefty in Amari Davis. You have a closer in Alvarez, and Isaac Vidal can also get some innings on the mound. Tell us what we can expect from the pitching rotation and how all that's going to look this year for the Spartans.
We're looking good. We're young. We have depth. We're excited. We're just our motto this year is going to be big. Is going to be race to 2 strikes and then put them away early.
Is Alvarez going to be more in a closer's role, or is he going to have some starts?
He's gonna have some starts here and there throughout the week, and but majority he's gonna be my closing guy. He's gonna come in a guy where we need him to shut the door for us late in the game. and key situations.
Oh, that must be nice. That's a luxury that you can have a closer at a high school level that's as effective as Alvarez is. Tell us about Davis and Vidal on the mound. Can we expect to see him on the first week of the season?
For sure. We're going to see him, Isaac. We're going to see everybody, man. We're going to mix this in. Nobody's ever going to be comfortable in what role they have. We're going to mix and match, and this is the opportunity that we have and the depth that we have here at Southridge.
What are some of the expectations? If we have this conversation again in May, we're looking back now, where do you want to be in May?
I want to be where everybody else wants to be, with the state championship ring at the end, but we're taking one game at a time and 1 week at a time as well, and wherever the chips lie, we'll be where it's at.
All right, and this year's team, do you think that they will have more success batting, defense, or pitching, or most teams are usually pretty well-rounded?
We're going to be well-rounded. We're going to have a little bit of everything, and people are just going to have to stay tuned and come out and watch us play.
Awesome. There you have it, folks. Come out. It's worth the price of admission. There's always a great crowd here at Southridge at Robbie Field. And join us this February 11th. The Braddock Bulldogs come in here to Spartan Field and play the Spartans, and that's going to be an early season test. Ivan, I want to thank you very much for taking your time and being on the Inside the Park, and we'll see you in the season. Good luck, buddy.
I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
All right, stay tuned. We'll be right back with more interviews like this on Inside the Park. Welcome to Inside the Park, everyone, your weekly recap show for Miami-Dade and Broward County High School baseball. And it's time for the player spotlight. And today I'm at the home of the Southridge Spartans, and next to me is the junior left-handed pitcher, Amari Davis. Amari, welcome to the show, buddy.
What's up?
Hey, so I got to watch you a little bit this spring.
Yeah.
And, man, you had a no-hitter going in one of those games. Did you even know you had a no-hitter going?
Nah, not really.
I guess sometimes it's better not to know. Then you don't get nervous.
Yeah.
But do you think you had a good fall?
Yes, sir.
I think so, too. I think you guys are going to do very well now in the spring. Now, I've been watching you on social media, and you've really taken to this working out. I mean, you're really doing it this season. What are some of the things, and who are you working with?
I'm working with one of the basketball coaches. His name is, we call him Pro Style Fitness.
What can we expect from you? Do you set any goals in the beginning of the season? What are some of the things that you want to accomplish this year?
To really throwing a couple no-hitters, maybe get a couple 7-8 strikeouts each game.
Wow. I mean, did you just say a couple no-hitters?
Yeah.
You're actually calling no-hitters.
Yeah.
Boys, this is going to be worth the price of admission, folks. It's $5 to watch the Spartans play right here on Robbie Smith Field. And the days that Mr. Davis here is on the mound, you could expect a no-hitter. I mean, that's some pretty high expectations, right?
Yeah.
All right, we wish you the best of luck, Amari, coming up, and keep on with your routine. You're doing great things here, and your coach and your pitching coach think really highly of you.
Yes, sir.
All right, this has been Uncle Muggs on this player spotlight here on Inside the Park. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more interviews like this in just a moment. Welcome to Inside the Park, and it's time for the player spotlight. Today I'm spending the day at the Southridge Spartan Field, and with me is the junior catcher, Pablo Avila. Pablo, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
What's it like being a player here at Southridge with Mo?
So that's a beautiful feeling, and I'm grateful with this organization, and I'm here for help the team to win the championship.
That's awesome. Pablo, you have a brother, Pedro, that he's in the major leagues right now, right?
Yes, I do.
He's with the Cleveland Guardians, and this season he got called in to pitch in Game 3 in the American League Championship Series against the Yankees. Can you tell me how you felt when you see your family, your brother? ¿Cómo se siente ver a tu familia en el televisor en un campeonato contra los Yankees?
En ese juego yo estaba en mi casa. La verdad estaba muy emocionado, ya que ver a mi hermano, a mi familia, jugar en Major League ya es como una inspiración. No solo una inspiración, sino un orgullo, ¿verdad? Y la verdad, agradecido con él, me ha ayudado bastante y de verdad estoy muy orgulloso de él por todo lo que ha logrado ahora mismo.
¿Cómo Yo sé que te inspira mucho verlo y te inspira ser tu hermano mayor. ¿Cómo te influencia él también? ¿Te habla, te dice cosas como el juego?
Sí, él siempre me ha ayudado, me ha tratado de enseñar sobre el juego, tanto jugadas como cómo batear. O sea, son muchas cosas que me ha enseñado él.
Hablar de este año que estamos aquí en Southridge, en Spartan Field. Tú vas a jugar de catcher. ¿Qué podemos esperar de ti y de qué goals, qué triunfo tú quieres tener esta temporada?
Yo voy a tratar de siempre dar mi 100%, tanto para ayudar al equipo y llegar lo más lejos posible, que la meta es ganar el championship.
Está bien. Bueno, te agradezco mucho por tu tiempo. Te deseo lo mejor de suerte en esta temporada. And thank you very much, everybody, for watching Inside the Park. This is Pablo Avila, and he is a catcher, a junior catcher here for Moe's Spartans in Southridge. We'll be right back with more interviews like this. Welcome to Inside the Park, and it's time for the Player Spotlight. And I'm here at Southridge Spartan Field, and I'm with the sophomore pitcher, first baseman, Isaac Vidal. Isaac, welcome to the show, buddy.
Thank you.
Hey, so I looked you up online. Of course, I wouldn't be a good broadcaster if I didn't do my research, man. And you're all over the place with Team USA. Tell me about that and how that experience has been.
It was amazing. You know, very good players out there. I mean, trials, we had tryouts, we had everything. So it was competitive. And then when it came to the real team, it was a 20-man roster at the whole thing. Yeah.
Wow. So you're going to bring that experience back. I mean, that's got to give you some confidence. You know, as a player, you play with other people from different parts of the United States, and now you bring all that experience back here to Robbie Smithfield, home of the Spartans.
Yes, sir.
All right. So what's it like to be a two-way player? I mean, you got to think sometimes like a pitcher, but then you're also a hitter. Tell me that dynamic.
I mean, sometimes it gets frustrating because, like, for me, I hit and pitch in the same game. So, I mean, so let's say, like, I'm pitching and I do good. And, like, that when I get to my next at-bat and I strike out, like my confidence, like, goes down. And, like, for me, that's like a struggle for me. But at the same time, like, it never, like, brings me down. Like, I'm always there. Like, I'm always, like, focused, concentrated, and always there to do my thing.
Tell me what it's like with the culture and, you know, Coach Ivan and Mo especially, and what he brings to the table here for Southridge.
They're very good coaches, man. You know, Mo, I've been with Mo for at least, like, I think 6 or 7 years now. Ivan's a very good pitching coach as well. He teaches us a lot, like, more mechanics, like, not like mostly velo, but more mechanics, like how to stay controlled with the ball, and, like, you know, all that good things. And Mo's a fielding coach. He's a hitting coach. Like, he does everything all around. Like, he's always there for us. Like, he teaches us how to stay down, how to, like, you know, all the mechanics that we need to do for ground balls.
All right. Do you set goals for yourself at the beginning of the season? Do you say, I want to hit 350, I want to hit a couple dongs? Is it any personal, is it more team-oriented goals?
I mean, team and myself as well. Like anytime like before the season, like, I always tell myself, like, I want to do good today. Like, let me get like 2 for 2, 3 for 3. Even when I'm pitching, like, let me strike out at least like 9 to 10 hitters.
What do you think your chances are this year? I mean, you guys are in a tough district. How do you think where do you think you're gonna be in May?
I mean, since our team is young, we should have like good competition as well. We could hit, we could pitch, we could field, we could do everything around. But we have a good chance to go far. Go to state, to be honest with you.
Wow, that's pretty confident. All right, so I wish you the best of luck. We have a segment on the show here. It's called the Change Up, where I'm going to ask you a couple questions that have absolutely nothing to do with baseball, in a way for our fans and your fans to get to know Isaac Vidal a little bit better. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, what is Isaac Vidal's favorite all-time movie?
Oof, that's a good one. Has to be Spider-Man No Way Home.
Okay, I don't think I saw that one.
No.
I checked out after the 5th Spider-Man. All right, what is your favorite restaurant and what do you eat there?
I mean, we have Boca's at Doral. I mean, I eat spaghetti and steak over there.
Oh, Boca's is good.
Yeah, Boca's really
yeah,
good.
that Boca Grill. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a great choice. All right, and the last question is, what is your favorite car? Like, what's your dream car? If you like won the lottery, what car would you buy?
Probably a Porsche.
Porsche Classic.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good one. A GT3 or something like that. All right, Isaac, thanks for being such a great sport. Thanks for being on the Player Spotlight here on Inside the Park. We'll be right back with more interviews like this in just a minute. Welcome back to Inside the Park, everyone. It's time for the Player Spotlight. And with me today is the junior shortstop for the Southridge Spartans. It's Mr. Francis Garcia. Francis, welcome to the show, buddy.
Thank you guys for having me.
I think it was you, Kenny, and Isaac last year. You were picked all-district team,
Yes, sir.
first team all-district.
Yeah.
So that's kind of gives you automatically a leadership role on this team. Is that how you look at yourself?
Yeah, like in this team, we got, there's a whole team, it's a whole team, and like we just do like team stuff around here, like obviously there's captains and all, but like we just play as a team, and yeah, everything's just team good.
Talk to me about the culture here and what Mo's trying to develop, and you've seen him, what he does with the kids, with Mo Ball, and how does that make you feel coming up the ranks with Mo?
So I got here last year, my sophomore year at the Southridge. The point was just to rebuild the program, get a couple of transfers in, and we successfully did that. And from now on, the culture has been like unbelievable, Mo has been teaching us everything, great coaching. He's one of the greatest coaches in travel baseball. And from that, he gives us a bunch of advice to make this team better and move on.
Do you feel more confident with Mo as a coach, and do you feel like this team can go far in maybe the districts?
Oh, absolutely. This team this year, we picked up some kids. Last year, only like 4 seniors left us. So like we still have like a bunch of like young talent. And I'm pretty sure Southridge in the next 2, probably this year, the next 2 to the next 3 years, we'll make it 4.
All right, I wish you the best. Thank you very much. It's Francis Garcia. He's the junior shortstop here for the Southridge Spartans. Thanks for joining us, buddy.
Thank you, guys.
All right, we'll be right back with more interviews just like this on FSPN. Welcome to Inside the Park, and it's time for the ever-popular segment called the Coach's Corner. And with me today is none other than third-year head coach of the Spartans here in Southridge, Manuel Ojeda. Mo, welcome to the show, buddy.
Appreciate you, Mugs.
Awesome. We had your pitching coach on here, Ivan, telling us a lot about the arms. We had a few of the players that are talking about the defense, and we did go over your team being a little bit of a young team, only having 2 or 3 seniors. But are we looking for this junior crop to step up and gain a lot of experience this year?
Oh, 100%. They got a lot of experience last year, so they felt the grind. They felt the whole season. So now this year, I think we're in better shape to make a better push.
So we have district realignment. Did you see who ended up in your district? You guys are pretty competitive.
Yeah, it's a tough district. You still got some good teams in our district. Doral always been the favorite. Braddock just entered our district. We got Cole Park, Miami Beach, and Homestead. But, we're looking forward to this district this year. I think there's going to be a lot of great baseball, a lot of intense baseball. So.
All right, so let's talk about the arms on your staff, because there are some weeks where you have 2 and even 3 games in one week. You got to go deep into that rotation, deep into the bullpen.
Yeah.
Who are we going to lean on this year? I know Davis is going to carry the load. We got Alvarez as a specialist. Who else do you need to perform this year for the Spartans to be successful?
We have a young guy, Isaac Vidal, for sure, that we could definitely throw him in different scenarios. We have another junior, Santiago, that also could mix in that mix. Mark Alvarez, a senior. Francis, our shortstop, also 2 ways as well. So we have a good mix. Depending on who we play is how we're going to match it up. And from there, we're just going to keep picking away until we get to the end, to the districts.
Last year, you had Isaac,
Yeah.
Vidal. It was Kenny and Francis. They got picked for the first team,
Yeah.
all district. Are those going to be your leaders this year on the team?
Yeah, Kenny graduated, so Isaac became a sophomore. and Francis became a junior. So those guys are team captains on this group right now. So, yeah, we're going to lean on them. But I think they're a little bit more focused in understanding what they have to do in their role to keep this team pushing forward.
All right, what are your goals? What are your goals as a skipper here? What are you looking for? If we talk again in May,
Yeah.
you're going to tell me, Muggs, we had a good season because?
God willing, we have a district title. That I think if the team buys into my philosophy and to our brand of baseball, they should be successful. I don't think, the game is never changed. You still got to score. You still got to get 21 outs. You still got to push that pace. So that never changes. But I think those young guys have to understand that this is our team. This is what we have to do to win.
I appreciate you, Coach. Thank you for your time. We're going to keep an eye on you. We're going to be here for your home opener against the Braddock Bulldogs.
Yeah.
And, Harold Martinez always has a good team, and I'm
Great
looking
coach.
forward to that home opener here.
Yeah.
It should be a packed house. Tell me about Spartan Nation and how they just turn out for the games.
Oh, yeah, we love it here. Night games here are one of a kind. Starting off with Braddock, came into our district. I love that as a home opener, get the crowd going. They bring a good crowd as well. They got great players. So it's going to be a fun match. Excited for it in a couple weeks.
That's right. And you can watch that right here on FSPN. That's going to be Tuesday, February 11th. Right here. It's come and join us. I mean, it's worth the $5. Still $5
Yes, sir.
to get in?
Yes, $5 to get in, and we got the best pan con lechon you could eat.
Absolutely. All right, come and see us here at Spartan Nation. We've been here for a long time, and they're going to have a good, scrappy team, a competitive team. They're going to have a very competitive schedule coming up because you do play a few of the teams. Who are some of the big names that are going to come in here?
Yeah, you got obviously Doral, Matter. You got Westminster, Columbus. Some guys that are at the top level for many years. So we're excited for those matchups. There's other matchups as well, but those right there, I think, are definitely going to tell where we're at as a group.
I think after the second week of the season, you're going to have a good idea of what the direction of this Spartan team is going to be. Well, Manny, I wish you the very best again this year, and we'll be right back with more player interviews right here on Inside the Park. Welcome to Inside the Park, and it's time for the Player Spotlight. Today we're at Spartan Field here, home of the Southridge Spartans, and I have with me the junior center fielder, Christian Fontaine.
Thank you, Muggs. I'm really fortunate to be here, very excited about what the new season has to come, just getting ready and excited.
Isn't that great? I mean, you got the opening day coming up, and you guys are playing the Braddock Bulldogs here. I think it's February 11th.
Yeah.
It's on a Tuesday. We're going to have the FSPN cameras here covering all the action. We're excited about it. But do you guys look at it? I mean, do you look at other teams like your rivalry, especially the guys that are close by, or do you just say it's just another game?
We look at it as rivalry sometimes, but at the same time, it's also just a regular game. But our mentality is always like trying to win, trying to get in their heads, build up our fire, just trying to get in their heads, win and get out.
All right, and does it mean anything to you, like, let's say, for example, a team beat you last year. Do you remember that, and you want to maybe get some get-back this year?
Oh, yeah. I remember every game we lost. We're always trying to get our get-backs. We're getting ready, for a comeback.
Okay, now this upcoming season, I mean, you look around, and there's a lot of juniors on your team, but they're very talented juniors. I mean, you look to your right, you have Alfred Williams. You have Isaac on your left. You guys are strong up the middle with Perez and Garcia. You have a couple good catchers, some really good arms. What are your expectations? I mean, what do you think this team will be in May?
In May, hopefully win a district title, and then hopefully move on to regionals. And then if we do good from there, hopefully win a state title right there.
That's pretty confident of you.
No, yeah, this team compared to my freshman year, it's completely different.
What's it like playing for Mo and being in the whole Mo culture?
I mean, first of all, Coach Mo has done a lot for everybody on the team. He's provided a lot, new training skills, practices every day, even Sunday practices to get more work in, getting in the gym, lifting, just all that extra little things that we need to improve.
He's got a lot of energy, doesn't he?
No, yeah, a lot of energy.
He doesn't stop. He's here early, and he's the last one to leave.
Yeah, last one always. First and last.
I hope he instills that work ethic into all of you guys, because you guys are going to be good this year. And with the amount of juniors you have on this team, next year I think you guys are going to be the favorite.
No, yeah, last year we were a really young team. This year we're still kind of young. We only have like 3 seniors. The rest are just juniors and down. But next year we got it locked in for sure. But this year counts for a lot of people on the team, you know. And then next year it's even bigger. The team's gonna keep building up and up.
All right, there you have it, folks. Christian Fontaine, the junior center fielder for the Spartans, and we're looking for him to have a breakout season in 2025. Christian, I wish you the best. Thanks for being on the show, buddy.
Me too.
All right, we'll be right back with more interviews like this. Welcome to Inside the Park, and it's time for the player spotlight. And I have the senior right fielder, first baseman with me, Jermaine Reyes. Jermaine, welcome to the show, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, I'm so excited for this season. I got to see you in the winter in a couple showcase events, and, man, you were really ripping it up. I saw you hit the ball really good. Do you use that to build your confidence, those showcase events?
Yes, I did. I just go over there to show who I am, where I've come from, and, yeah.
So let me ask you, if in the beginning of the season, what are some of the goals that you set?
This year I just want to do a great year, want my team too. You want to win a district title, and hopefully to regionals.
Wish you the very best, Jermaine. I mean, I've seen that you've been working hard this year, and I expect a lot of good things. But you had a lot of success last year. You're going to build on that this year, and you better watch out for these Spartans next year when all these juniors become seniors.
Yes, sir.
All right, Jermaine Reyes right here, the first baseman, right fielder, the senior for the Spartans. I wish you the very best, my friend, coming up in this season. And we'll be right back with more interviews like this on Inside the Park. Welcome back, everyone, to Inside the Park. And it's time once again for the player spotlight. And I have with me a sophomore sensation. He's a left-handed hitting catcher, and his name is Carlos Panda Gutierrez.
Thank you for everything. I appreciate it. You know, we have a good connection, always been here. I'm excited for this season. You know, it's a lot for you and for us. I'm excited for you to be here and watch our games and watch us win this season.
Oh, thank you, man. That feels really good, Carlos, to hear that you guys are appreciative of what we're doing, because it is a little bit of hard work what we do. We got to edit and do everything, but you guys make it worth our while because we see all the energy that you have, and especially with your coach, man. Tell me a little bit about Mo and the Mo culture here.
Well, Mo, I've been with him for a long time. You know, he's like a father to me, honestly. You know, I've always been with him. Me and him have a close connection, and honestly, I feel like he's one of the best coaches out there, and we just have a connection that's hard to break.
Yeah, you've been with him since your Team Miami days,
yes,
right?
Sir.
With his dad, too.
Yep, man.
So it's a big family here. I mean, I feel it every time I come here to the Ridge. I smell the pan con vite, and you feel like you're at home.
Yes, sir.
Right. So you're home now this season. We got a lot to look forward to. You're going to start a game here February 11th. It's going to be the home opener against the Braddock Bulldogs, and they got a pretty good team.
Yeah.
They got a lot of people returning back, and you guys are a pretty young team, but you did very well last year. What are your expectations like, not only in that game for Tuesday, but for 2025? What are you looking forward to the most?
Well, this season, I'm expecting a lot from our team. You know, last year we did good, but you could always expect more. Try to get a title, bring it home, play as a team. You know, our chemistry is good, and I feel like our team is strong this year.
All right, I got to ask you this. Your nickname, Panda, where did that come from?
Well, it's a long story, but I've got the name Panda from Team Miami, from Mo's dad, actually, Manny, and it just stuck, and that's my nickname.
And is that because of the Sandoval connection?
Yes, sir, because of Pablo Sandoval.
But he's a little bit chubbier than you.
Yeah, but I can't get.
Maybe you need to go get some pan con vite.
Yeah, it's true from our
just
concession
to
stand.
fill out. All right, this has been the sophomore catcher for the Spartans. His name is Carlos Gutierrez. You're going to be hearing a lot from him this season. I expect a lot of good things from you, buddy.
Thank you, Muggs.
All right, we'll be right back with more interviews right here from Spartan Nation on Inside the Park. Welcome to Inside the Park, everyone, and it's time for the Player Spotlight. And I have with me the senior left-handed pitcher for these Southridge Spartans. I have Mark Alvarez. Mark, welcome to the show, buddy.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, we're looking forward to this upcoming 2025 season. Are you excited?
Very excited.
So Tuesday, February 11th is your first game. It's the home opener. This place is probably going to be packed with fans, and you guys are going to play a rival of yours in the Braddock Bulldogs. What can you tell me about those guys?
It's a big game. They beat us last year. They talked a lot of trash, and we're just looking to get revenge.
You're going to get them back. I was talking to Ivan Pelayas. He's your pitching coach. I had him on here a little while ago, and we were going over the rotation and how everybody's role is going to be, and he's got you penciled in as the closer for this team. You saw some action as a closer last year. What's your mindset like coming into a game knowing that you may only pitch one inning or to a couple batters? What's that like?
I just need to stay locked in the whole game because, like you said, I'm a closer. I'm only going to probably be pitching like one inning at a time, but I need to stay hot throughout the week, throughout the whole season, really.
What's it like playing for Mo and the whole Spartan Nation down here?
I really like it. It's a great experience. Mo's a great coach. I trust him. Ivan's a great coach. I trust him as well.
What do you look forward to for this 2025 season?
I just want to be the best teammate I can be. It's my last high school season. Just give it my all, day in and day out.
And you guys think you have a good chance to win this year?
I think we do.
We'll see you on February 11th on Tuesday night, and hopefully you'll get the rock out there. I wish you the best. I hope you have a very good season.
Thank you so much.
This is Mark Alvarez. He's the senior left-handed pitcher for the Spartans, and you're watching Inside the Park right here on FSPN.
Welcome to Inside the Park on FSPN. This is the weekly recap show for Miami Dade and Broward County High Schools baseball. This is the Player Spotlight, and I'm Chase Martinez, class of 2026, and I play first base. And alongside me today is
Julian Zeladon, class of 2026, I play outfield.
Welcome to the show, Julian.
Thanks, I'm glad to be here.
So, Julian, what are some expectations you have for this upcoming 2025 season?
I hope to win a lot of games this year and have a better record than last year and make it far in the playoffs. And I would look to contribute to the team in any way I can. Oh, what about you, Chase?
I hope we have a better record than last year. Last year was pretty heartbreaking, but I feel good with the team we have this year. I think we can win some successful games. I want to see that Douglas game again.
I see.
That'd be really fun to do. Any teams that you're looking forward to play?
Like you said, the Stillman-Douglas game, and I would hope to get revenge on North Broward Prep for their comeback win last season.
That was pretty heartbreaking. That was a good game.
Yes, it was. What's your favorite MLB player, Chase?
My favorite MLB player has to be Aaron Judge. I kind of base my swing off him as well, so Aaron Judge is
I do see that, yeah.
Aaron Judge is a player I look forward to. How about you, Julian?
I really like Jazz Chisholm. I like the swag he plays with and his speed and his base running knowledge.
Yes,
really like Jazz.
He has some really nice fashion.
Yes, sir.
How are your last years been here at Killian?
My last years have been pretty fun. I mean, we have some good administrators in the school, and they keep it in order, so they give us the best education that we can. What about you, Chase? What do you like about the school?
I like my administration. Mr. Barnett, Dr. Burt, the principal, he's awesome. Being in student government is really nice. I'm in Cambridge, so I have to put a lot of time into my academics.
Yeah.
So personally, I really like the school. It's very fun. I interact with most of the kids, so it's really nice.
I feel you too, yeah.
So Julian, what do you like to do in the off season?
In the off season, I like to when I'm not training or practicing, I like to hang out with my friends. Sometimes we play some basketball on the side, and we go to Sky Zone sometimes. It's kind of fun. How about you?
Same thing here. Usually, I like to hang out with my friends. Play video games. Anything I can do to just get my mind off baseball. Have a little bit of fun.
Yeah. Also during the summer, going to the beach is pretty fun. Also.
That's awesome.
That's
I love going to the beach. Like tomorrow, we're gonna be heading into Miami Beach. So Julian, I wish you the best of luck to this season.
You too, Chase. I hope you do good this year.
Thank you. You're watching the Player Spotlight on FSPN. Stay tuned for more interviews from this 2025 Killian Cougar baseball team. Peace. Go Cougars.
Pause up.
My name is Chase Martinez. I'm a junior here at Killian, and you're watching Inside the Park.
Welcome to Inside the Park on FSPN. This is the weekly recap show for Miami Dade and Broward County High School baseball. This is the Player Spotlight. I'm Zachary Fernandez, class of 2025, and I'm a pitcher. Alongside me today is
Damon Leyva, class of 2025, first baseman.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks, I'm glad to be here.
Damien, what are some expectations that you have for this 2025 season?
Looking forward to playing some tough competition, winning a district title, and just competing in regionals and states.
What are some teams that you are looking forward to play and why?
Gulliver, St. Brendan, teams are in their district like that. What are some teams that you're looking forward to play this year, Zach?
I'm looking forward to play Stoneman Douglas, North Broward Prep, all the good competition, all the teams in our district. What do you think we can accomplish with the family vibe and the coaches and administration have built for us here at Killian?
I really enjoy the administration here. They keep things in order. The athletic director is very on top of everything, very neat, very organized. And I think we can go a long way with our coaches, our family here.
Can you walk us through the moment you committed to your university? What made you choose that school?
I committed to Palm Beach State. I chose to go Palm Beach State because it's a JUCO and that's the route I wanted to go. And it's very close to home. And it was just very exciting for me when they mentioned that they wanted to get me. Zach, what do you like to do in the offseason when you're not training or practicing? What are some hobbies you have outside baseball?
I like to go fishing. I like going to the beach. And hanging out with my friends, always fun. Now, what do you like to do?
Same things, going to the beach, going to the gym, hanging out with my friends, getting better together, working out together. Zach, and I wish you the best of luck in 2025 this year.
Same to you, Damon. Hope
Thank
you do it. Hope you play great.
Thank you. And you're watching the Players Spotlight on FSPN. Stay tuned for more interviews from this 2025 Killian Cougars baseball team. Go Cougars!
Welcome to Inside the Park on FSPN. This is the weekly recap show for Miami Dade and Broward County High School baseball. This is the Player Spotlight, and I'm John Michael Cueto, class of 2027 catcher. Alongside me today is
Ryan Yambes, class of 2027, pitcher and third baseman.
And welcome to the show.
Thanks, I'm glad to be here with you.
Ryan, what are some expectations that you have for this 2025 season with us?
I'm ready to face some really good competition and get my pitching career on varsity ready. What about you?
Man, I'm just looking, have a fun year with the boys. Just win as much as we can, keep it moving, and just have some fun. So, Ryan, what are some teams that you're looking forward to play, and what's the reason behind it?
Some big teams like Stoneman Douglas, Tampa Jesuit, some Georgia teams, and then some district teams like St. Brendan, Sunset.
Yeah.
What about you?
I mean, for me, arguably, I say we have the hardest schedule probably in Miami, maybe even Florida.
Yep.
So Douglas is obviously going to be the most exciting game up there. Me personally, Belen, just coming from there, gotta get my get back at him. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my Belen boys, but we're coming for you this year. Same thing with Columbus. Another exciting game. Just the Miami rivalries. The games that there's a lot of fans, packed house, heated, gets the heart pumping a little bit. That's what I'm looking for.
Yep,
Pretty exciting. What do you think we can accomplish with the vibe? The coaches, the administration, like. What would you say everything at Killian?
I think with our coaching staff and administration, we can go far as we are a good family here together, Killian.
Yeah, I agree. Shout out to my hitting coach, Mike Tozar. First thing he told me once I told him I was going to Killian was, you're with the best coach and, to us, Coach Lyon, but known as Chris Leon. So I think we just got the best, personally, best coaching staff out there, and I can't wait to see what he's got for us in store. So, Ryan, who are some of your favorite MLB players that, you model your game after?
So, I'd say Trevor Bauer. I really model his game, ever since I really focused on pitching.
Great answer.
I love that aspect of competing and thinking about everything. Who's one of your favorites?
So, me personally, I have a lot of connections when it comes to big league players, know a lot of them. Personal favorite player, shout out, my guy, MJ Melendez. Also got a few guys we know, Zach Neto, whatever, but when it comes to my game, I just try to follow best catchers there are out there. JT Romuto, I heard David say that earlier. Good answer. He just he's one of those guys that can do it all. So just try to strive to be like him. Follow his game. Same thing with my brother. It's someone I try to follow. So yeah, very helpful. Ryan, when you're not training or practicing, what are some hobbies besides baseball you got?
I really like to, when I'm not training or practicing, which is majority of my time, I really just like to chill, honestly.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not to say the same answer, especially for guys like us, baseball is just kind of our life. So around baseball, it's kind of maybe watching it, playing video games on baseball, something like that. But just nothing much, man. Just relax, calm down, relieve, and yeah.
Thank you for watching. You're watching the Players Spotlight on FSPN. Stay tuned for more interviews from this 2025 Killian Cougar baseball team. Peace out. Paws up.
Go Cougars.
Yep.
Welcome to Inside the Park on FSPN. This is your weekly recap show for Miami Dade and Broward County High School baseball. This is the Players Spotlight, and I'm John Chensey, class of 2026, and I'm a catcher. And alongside me today is
Brandon Pfeiffer, class of 2026, right-handed pitcher.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks, I'm glad to be here.
So Brandon, what are some expectations you have for this 2025 season?
Some expectations I have is to go deep into playoffs, hopefully defeat some pretty good teams, definitely would like to get back on Douglas. We beat them last year. Definitely looking to run that back up again. What about you, Johnny?
Same exact thing. I want to make a deep run this year. My junior year is something special. I want to, make an example that Killian isn't, last year. How have your coaches, teammates, and family supported you in this journey?
Definitely my dad and my mom have been a big part in supporting me throughout my journey playing baseball. My dad has played a big part in always pushing me to be a better person. What about you, Johnny?
My coaches really have pushed me to my not my limits, but like to the best that I could possibly be. Same with my family, my teammates also. I have very good competitors at the position that I'm at right now, and I don't want to be anything but great. Who are some of your favorite MLB players?
To be honest, most MLB players really right now, it's most likely probably someone old school like Greg Maddux, how he could hit the strike zone wherever he wanted to. He could put the ball wherever he wanted to. Didn't throw hard, but shows that you don't need a lot of velo to be dominant on the mound. What about you, Johnny?
I'd have to say Yadi Molina's defense and JT Realmuto's versatility behind the plate and at the plate. So Brandon, what do you like to do in the off season?
Obviously, I'm always traveling for baseball in the off season, but when I do get the free time, I like to spend time with my girlfriend, my family, my friends, get a little bit of fishing done, just relax. How about you, Johnny?
There's really not much after baseball for me. I work out, I read a little bit, I sometimes pray, I eat with my family, spend time with my family, go to movies, stuff like that. All right, Brandon, I really wish you the best this season. I hope you help our team, win some games and win some big games.
Thanks, Johnny. I'm wishing the best to you, and I'm excited to get back out there and start throwing you some baseballs.
All right, thank you. You're watching the Player Spotlight on FSPN. Stay tuned for more interviews from Killian Cougar. I'm John Chensey, and you're watching the Player Spotlight on FSPN. Stay tuned for more interviews from the 2025 Killian Cougars baseball team. Go Cougars!
Go Cougars!
Welcome to Inside the Park on FSPN. This is your weekly recap for Miami Dade and Broward County High School baseball. This is the Player Spotlight, and my name is David, catcher, first baseman, 2026, and this is...
My name is Lucas Fernandez, third baseman, class of 2026.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Glad to be here, too. What are some of your expectations for this season?
I expect our teammates and our team to compete a lot with high competition, win some big games, and make a good playoff run.
I agree. I see us going a long way and hopefully making it to the title.
Yep. So what are some of the teams that you're excited to play this year?
Some of the teams would be definitely Douglas, and hopefully get back North Broward Prep, and definitely Lowndes going up there in Georgia.
Yep, I agree. All right, so David, how's your life been at Killian? How do you like the school, the teachers, administration, all that?
Well, obviously the greatest part about the school is the community we have here at the baseball field. But if I had one teacher that I could talk about, it'd definitely be Mr. Fernandez.
Yeah,
Mr. Fernandez, the GOAT. What about you?
So I don't know. I was here for 2 years. I loved it. All the teachers, the principals, the assistants were all amazing. I transferred on to online school this year, but the school was amazing here.
Who's your favorite MLB player? Who do you look
right
up to?
now, I would say I like Matt Chapman, third baseman, Trey Turner. Well, all time, I like Derek Jeter. That was my favorite.
Yeah.
What about you?
Derek Jeter is definitely up there. Us being Yankees fan, both of us, but. Player right now, I'd have to say JT Realmuto. He's a great catcher behind the plate, great pop time. He can run the bases too. He's a great all-around player.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, Lucas, I wish you the best of 2025 season. Hopefully you make some great plays out there.
Thank you. You too, David. I hope you have a great year.
Thank you. I'm David Builes, 2026 first base. You're watching the Player Spotlight on FSPN. Stay tuned for more interviews from this 2025 Killian Cougars baseball team.
Go Cougars.
Pause up, baby.
Welcome to Inside the Park on FSPN. This is the weekly recap show for Miami Dade and Broward County High School baseball. This is your Player Spotlight, and I'm Kenji Blanco, class of 2025, center fielder committed to Indian River. Alongside me is today,
I'm Jonathan Acosta, senior shortstop committed to the University of North Florida.
Jonathan. What are some expectations that you have for the 2025 season?
Some expectations we have is for sure winning a district title and seeing if we can make a run from there. You know, winning some tough games, playing some tough opponents, and just having fun while doing it. What about you, Kenji?
I'm just looking to compete in this hard schedule that Coach Line put for us and have a positive record going into playoffs. What are some teams that you are looking forward to play and why?
I'm really looking forward to going up there in Georgia to compete against Lowndes. You know, all those good teams up there, good competition. What about you, Kenji?
I'm looking forward to playing the whole schedule that Coach Line put for us. As I said before, this is the hardest schedule he's probably put for any of his high school baseball teams, so I'm just excited to play anyone. Can you walk us through the moment you committed to your university?
Yeah, so I committed last fall after summer ball. I played with the elite squad. You know, going to all those big tournaments. I went up to Georgia, Fort Myers, West Palm Beach, and then there was a lot of schools there. I was able to be seen and get my name out there. And, you know, the University of North Florida, they really showed me love. And then I ultimately chose them. What about you, Kenji?
I chose Indian River. They saw me at a showcase, and the coach, I instantly clicked with him, and I went on a visit there, and I love the campus, I love the field, and I love the atmosphere they have there. What about you? What was the thing that made you choose your school?
Yeah, so the coaches, man, that was really what sold me. The coaches really showed me love, and I can tell they really know what they're doing. What do you do when you're not in season? Like, what are some hobbies you have on the side besides baseball?
Besides baseball, I just really like being outdoors, playing other sports I know, like pickleball, spike ball, going to the beach, really enjoying my time out while I'm in the off season. What about you?
You know, I'm big into video games. I'm playing a lot of games, you know, spending time with my family and my friends, things like that. How have your last few years been here at Killian, Kenji?
My last few years have exceeded my expectations on how Killian was going to be. I feel like Dr. Berth has really done an amazing job with the school, lifting it up from where it was, and just overall really benefiting our baseball program. And I wish you the best of 2025.
No, I wish you the best.
Nah, I wish you the best.
No, but like I wish you the best.
But I wish you more and more the best.
I wish you the mostest best.
All right, thank you for wishing me. Thank you for watching the Player Spotlight on FSPN. Stay tuned for more interviews from the 2025 Killian Cougars baseball team. Peace. Pause up.
Go Cougars.
Welcome to Inside the Park on FSPN. This is the weekly recap show for Miami Dade and Broward County High School baseball. This is the Player Spotlight, and I'm Jake Popowski, 2025 first baseman. Alongside me today is
Jabril Gonzalez, 2026, and I'm a utility.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks, I'm glad to be here.
Jabril, what are some expectations that you have for this 2025 season?
Well, I'm actually excited for this season. Coach put on a very good schedule. I want to compete with these teams, you know, have a very good season with the guys that have welcomed me here and just like have fun, you know. How about you?
Well, I'm looking to win the district title, obviously. That's what you're supposed to do every year. And just go deep into the playoffs, you know.
What are some of the teams that you're looking for to play and why?
Stoneman Douglas, Lowndes, and North Broward Prep because they're the best on our schedule.
Excited for playoffs mostly because I came from St. Brendan, so I'm excited to play St. Brendan hopefully. That'll be a fun game to know, you know, like beat them will be something I'll be very proud of. Can you walk us through the moment you committed to your university?
Well, I committed to STU. I got a text late at night from the coach. I'd been to a lot of practices. I played on their team, and he said, "We think you'd be a good fit for here." JB, what do you like to do in the off season when you're not training or in practice?
I really enjoy training. It's very fun, you know. But after training, I would like to like hang out and play pickleball, hang out with family, you know, just have fun with like the team and my friends and stuff. How about you, Pops?
Well, like hang out with friends, going to the gym, and, you know, doing other things like bowling or playing Topgolf. I wish you the best 2025 season.
I also wish you hopefully we have a good time together, you know.
You're watching the Players Spotlight in FSPN. Stay tuned for more interviews from this 2025 Killian Cougars baseball team.
Peace. Go Cougars.
Pause up.
Welcome to Inside the Park on FSPN in the weekly recap show for Miami Dade and Broward County High School baseball. This is the Player Spotlight, and I'm Alexander Fonseca, 2025 pitcher. Alongside me today is
Joseph Calvo, class of 2025, and I'm also a pitcher.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks, man. I'm glad to be here.
Joey, what are some expectations that you have for this 2025 season?
My expectations are to win some ball games, be in some close games, make it to districts, regionals, and as far as we can go. What about yourself?
I think the same. I just want to compete. We're playing high-level competition. Just want to do the best that we can and win some ball games.
And what are some of the teams that you're looking forward to play?
I want to play Stoneman, Lowndes, all those great teams. I think those are the best. So, to be the best, you got to play the best.
I agree, man.
What do you think we can accomplish with the family vibe that the coaches and administration have built for us here?
Man, I think the coaches here have really changed the vibe completely. I feel confident in our team and our squad, our coaches, well-knowledged. I feel like they're making us better players every single day. And as far as administration goes, I feel like they've allowed us to be ourselves and to be, the best we could possibly be.
And how have your coaches, teammates, and family supported you in this journey?
My family specifically has always guided me through my baseball journey and throughout my whole life. Helped me out with anything I need, gave me the confidence. What about yourself?
Yeah, same thing, man. I've always had good support from my family, from friends, coaches, everything, I'm not sure, where this is going to take me, but I know that I'll have the support for it. And how have your last years been here at Killian?
Hey, man, my last years here have been as best as possible. Being with Mr. Barnett in student government, all these things, being involved in pep rallies or school spirit, I believe these last 4 years have been the best years of my life. What about you?
Yeah, same thing. It's been nothing short of fun, been nothing short of making a lot of memories. It's a whole different world that you get to experience when you're in student government, School, it's a different route. And Joey, what are some of your favorite MLB players that you model your game after?
Some of my favorite MLB players, man, the best pitchers, I actually learned a lot with Trevor Bauer on YouTube. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all of that. He used to be in MLB. I would also say just the best pitchers, man. Shohei is a great example as well. Just anyone that has the right attitude in the league. What about you?
Yeah. For me, it's going to be Kike Hernandez. He just plays really relaxed, really loose, and I just try to model my game after that. What do you like to do in the offseason when you're not training or practicing? What are some hobbies?
I like to spend time with my family. I like to play some video games. I kind of get a little involved in that world. I like to play other sports sometimes with my friends, just play football a little bit, basketball, whatever it is. Just try not to get hurt, obviously. Hey, man, what about you?
Yeah, same thing. I enjoy going to the gym a lot. I enjoy going out, hanging out with friends, just having a good time. You're watching the Players Spotlight on the FSPN. Stay tuned for more interviews from the 2025 Killian Cougars baseball team. Go Cougars.
Hey, go Cougars, baby.
Welcome to Inside the Park on FSPN. This is the weekly recap show for Miami Dade and Broward County High School baseball. This is your Player Spotlight, and I'm Lucas Charcaute, class of 2025, second base. Alongside me today is
Jadon Heron, senior right fielder.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks, glad to be here.
Jadon, what are your expectations that you may have for this 2025 season?
My expectations is to have a winning record, a positive record, and have an amazing season. What about you?
I'm looking to make it as far as I can. This is my senior year, so I want to go as far as I can and win with my team.
What are some teams that you are looking forward to play and why?
Gulliver, St. Brendan, Sunset, and Somerset Charter. Those are all the teams new to our district, so it's going to be fun to play against them and compete. What do you think we can accomplish with the family vibe that the coaches and administration have built for us here at Killian?
I think we're going to have an amazing season with the teams that we play, especially we have some tough teams we play, and our schedule is actually nice. It's pretty good.
Can you walk us through the moment you committed to your university? What made you choose that school?
I'm committed to Barry University. Coaches made it feel like home, and I just thought it was the right choice. What about you?
I'm also committed to Barry University. Just the vibe of the school, the importance, great coaching, great education. I'm just looking forward to having fun and becoming a better athlete.
Yes, sir.
How have your coaches, teammates, and family supported you in this journey?
My family, especially, and the coaches and staffs, especially Coach Leon, has helped me tremendously become a better person, better player overall. What about you?
Just helping me grow no matter what, not even in baseball, just in general as a man, growing to be a better person. How have your last years been here about Killian?
It's been good. We got a new principal, Dr. Berth. He's been good. Administration's been great. Are on top of stuff. Very not strict, but strict, which is good. And they make it feel like home.
That's nice. So who are some of your favorite MLB players that you model, like after your game?
After my game, I like Jazz. I like his swagger that he brings to the game. Another one is Lawrence Butler, an upcoming player for the A's. And then Mookie Betts. I just like his mentality. He's very humble.
Yes,
very
sir.
great player.
So Jadon, what do you like to do? Like, what do you like to do in the off season while you're not playing baseball?
In the offseason, I still like to train. I like to go work out. I like to eat because I like to bulk, put some weight on, and just vibe. What about you?
So I'm a chill guy. Go to the beach, hang out with some friends, get to hang along with some family, and just do my thing. You're watching the Player Spotlight on FSPN. Stay tuned for more interviews from the 2025 Killian Cougars baseball team. Peace. Go Cougars.
What's up?
Welcome to Inside the Park, the weekly recap show for Miami Dade and Broward County High School baseball, and it's powered by First Pitch Baseball. I'm Uncle Muggs, and today I'm on the campus of the Killian Cougars with none other than head coach Chris Leon. Coach, welcome to the show, buddy.
Hey, thanks, Muggs. Appreciate you.
Well, I just spent the day with all of your players. They interviewed each other. We had a great time. I got to know them a little bit deeper. But you tell us a little bit about what we can expect from your 2025 team.
I hope for big energy, a lot of dubs, and just being able to stay in the moment.
Coach, we've had a complete district realignment this year, and now you're in a district with Gulliver, St. Brendan's, Sunset, and Somerset. Tell us about your take on this realignment and how that's going to affect your Cougar team.
Well, in this new era, we don't got to really play in our district, so we're just worried about preparing during the season, playing against the competition that we have in Slate, and then from there just getting some information on those teams and hopefully being able to beat them come spring.
Coach, this year on your schedule, you're facing probably one of the toughest schedules in all of Dade County. You're going to have 4 or 5 defending champions and a couple runners-up, and then later on you're going to take your team up to Georgia. Tell us a little bit about that.
It's just relationships, and just trying to prepare the boys. The Georgia trip is more selfishly, I played there as a player. And Ernie Padron, Abel Alonso, they took us in high school multiple times. J.D. Drew played baseball there. And now I just want to be able to take Killian. I got to take Coral Reef when I was a coach there. I got to take Gulliver when I was a coach there. And now I'm going to take this Miami Killian 2025 roster to Valdosta. Lowndes High School is a back-to-back state champion. And like you said, the other state champions that we're facing, we're just trying to go and compete against those type of teams because that's what we want to be able to do at the end of the season now. You got to earn that. So the only way we're going to get better at that and is being around competition and playing against programs that have had that type of success.
And I know you have a good mix. I mean, you have a lot of juniors on this team. You have some good leaders and some seniors. What can we expect from this 2025 Cougar team?
They're going to play hard, not take the game for granted. Something we preach here. They're not going to flinch. They're not going to blink. They're going to be ready for the moment. And we're really excited about this squad. It's the second year I've been here at Killian. The staff has stayed the same. We've added some additions, hitting coach, pitching coach. It's really helped our pitchers, our two-way guys, and just the overall team. So happy to have Eric Martinez with me, just 8th season together, have Abel Alonso with me. It's our 3rd season together, and this is just going to be one of those rides where hopefully the boys take advantage of the schedule, and they learn, they grow, you know what I'm saying? And from there, when we get to the playoffs, may the best team win.
All right, tell me a little bit about the admin and your athletic director and anybody here that supports you at Killian.
Yeah, we have a good administration. They've kind of changed the school around. Dr. Berth is our principal. It starts from the top. He's super supportive. Our AD, Coach Smith, he's doing it all. Like, we have a lot of athletics here. Coach Smith, he's given us a leash. He understands my history. And, he's allowed us to open up our schedule, to travel to Broward, to host teams, to go on trips. So I'm very happy to have Dr. Berth and Coach Smith, just giving me that freedom. And then, our assistant principals, Randy Mojica of athletics, another assistant principal, Miss Huve. All of our players here are super high academic at Killian. They take care of business in the classroom, so we're providing them as much as we can as a college-level type of experience with not only trips but apparel, competition, and the way our field plays, we take a lot of pride in that. My assistant coaches help out every day. Eric Martinez deserves a lot of credit with our field. And then Abel Alonso, as far as the connections that we all have over time, is the way that I was able to come up with this type of schedule that I can say, truthfully, it's the toughest schedule that I've ever put together as a head coach.
It sure is. You got people all over the county scratching their heads on why you do this, but I guess the purpose is to have them battle-tested and peaking in April. Is that right?
It's a double-edged sword. If we get to the playoffs, we've seen it all. But at the end of the day, I got seven guys committed to colleges, and that's 9 seniors. 7 of them are going to go to the next level, and I'm not doing them a service. I'm doing them a disservice if I don't prepare them where they're seeing other high schools that have college commits where the level of play is just raised. The type of talent that some of those rosters have, those kids are 17, 16, 18 years old, but they're going to play college baseball. So the only way that they're going to get used to the speed of the game the way I was in high school, where I was able to walk into college and play immediately, was by, getting that type of experience in my high school years. So, it's one of those things that's double-edged sword. If we play well, great for us. We're going to be ready for the playoffs. If we don't, those kids are a little bit more ready for college and the next level, which is what our job is to prepare them for high school. My job is to prepare them for college.
Coach, the field, in my opinion, has never looked better. It's one of the best in Dade County. I want to wish you the best for this upcoming 2025 season. Before we let you go, we have a fun segment here on the show called The Change-Up. And this is where I ask you 3 questions that have absolutely nothing to do with baseball in a way for our audience to get to know Coach Leon a little bit better. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Is Coach Leon a Starbucks guy, Dunkin' Donuts, or do you like your cafecito at the window?
Honestly, I'm a Jamba Juice guy.
Jamba Juice?
I go to Jamba
What do you
Juice.
What do you get when you go there?
Orange Dream Machine, add blueberries, large.
I like that. Okay, when it's not baseball season and Coach Leon wants to just relax somewhere, what is your favorite vacation destination?
So my brother's been doing this trip with his family, and I got 2 nieces, young, and my goddaughters. So we go to Maine, and
Maine?
It's nice. It's called Kennebunkport.
I've heard of it.
We go, we get the water. If anybody's ever done a cold plunge, that water is just like a cold plunge. Go over there, go to the beaches, get some good lobster rolls.
Nice.
Take a little time off from the game, and then come back and have the batteries all nice and recharged.
Last question for head coach of the Killian Cougars, Chris Leon. Coach, what is your favorite restaurant and why?
Oh, man. Wow. I got banners right in front of me of places that I go to eat. I got friends that own restaurants. Man, this is going to be a tough one. But you know what? Hopefully for the future, they can get some plug. But I'm going to go with Hungry Bear.
Hungry Bear, the subs. The giant subs.
Yeah.
What do you get when you go there?
We go with the honey mustard chicken.
Oh, I love it.
Bacon on the bottom, onions, green peppers, mayonnaise, oregano, pepper on it, and maybe sometimes some grilled jalapenos.
Nice. There you go, folks. If you didn't know him before, you know him now. He's head coach Chris Leon of the Killian Cougars, and he likes his Hungry Bear subs in Maine with some Jamba Juice. Coach, thank you very much. Thanks
You got
for
it,
being
Muggs,
on the
man.
show.
Appreciate you. Appreciate what you do for everybody and all the programs. Honestly, man, you're creating a service that, I would say it's unparalleled because, you're building relationships with these programs. You're building relationships with my players. You're giving them a platform to share, to have a good time. So, I'm happy to have you around.
Oh, man.
And I can't wait to see you in the season. Hopefully we're getting wins when you're out here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've been a good luck charm this fall. So, everyone, thanks for watching Inside the Park. This has been Meet the Cougars, and we hope to see you next week because the season's going to start right now on February 10th. This is Uncle Muggs, and on behalf of my co-host, Chappie Castillo, see you next time Inside the Park. Well, Chappie, what did you think of that? That was pretty good stuff, huh?
Yeah, great idea to have all the players and their interviews and interviewing each other. It was very loose. It was a great atmosphere. I really enjoyed that content, Muggs. All right, guys, thank you for watching Inside the Park on FSPN. The 2025 season starts tomorrow, February 10th at Coral Park. And FSPN will bring you over 45 games throughout the season. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram at First Pitch Baseball and Florida Sports Programming Network. And every Sunday, we'll have the weekly recap show, bringing you highlights and recaps of all the week's games.
So thank you for watching, everyone. And on behalf of my co-host, Chappie Castillo, I'm Uncle Mug saying so long and see you next time inside the park.